Hi everyone, my name is Ryan Brady and I'm a student in Laurier's Master of Environmental Studies program. I'm excited to talk to you today about my ongoing master's thesis project, which is entitled Visitor Perceptions and Behaviors Related to Ticks and Lyme Disease Risk in an Ontario Protected Area. Lyme disease is the most common vector-borne disease in North America, but despite this, there is a lack of information regarding public perceptions and behaviors associated with tick and Lyme disease risk within Canadian parks and protected areas. To address this knowledge gap, I assess visitor perceptions and behaviors of risk and potential management responses at one of Canada's most highly visited protected areas, Pinery Provincial Park, which happens to be situated in a hotspot for ticks and Lyme disease. Throughout the summer of 2019, I collected park visitor data through the use of tablet-based surveys. These surveys consisted of 39 questions organized into three sections. Section 1, personal experience with ticks and tick bites. Section 2, perceived risk of ticks and tick-borne illnesses. And Section 3, participant characteristics. Throughout the surveying process, I ensured that a diverse sample was obtained by surveying visitors on a next available basis while traveling throughout the park in locations including the park's campground areas, visitor center, beach, and popular trailheads. In total, 416 properly completed surveys were used for data analysis, and results indicate that while nearly all park visitors have heard of Lyme disease, most don't fully understand the implications of the disease due to a lack of education. It was further discovered that this lack of education leaves visitors quite vulnerable to tick bites, as very few visitors sufficiently prepare for the risk of ticks both before and during their park visit. Notably, only 41% of visitors said that they would likely return to the park if regional rates of tick-borne illnesses increased by 30%. These findings should be particularly worrisome for Ontario park managers, as many experts have predicted that Ontario's Lyme disease rates will significantly increase in the coming years. These results highlight that park managers within the Ontario park system should work towards the development and implementation of new communication measures to increase tick awareness and safety without sacrificing park visitation and revenue. Specifically, both on-site and off-site strategies should be considered. For example, Ontario parks should include segments of tick-related information in their campsite confirmation emails to ensure that visitors are prepared for the risk of ticks before arrival. Additionally, Ontario parks should further remind visitors of the risk of tick bites through the implementation of physical park signage. Through these recommended strategies, Ontario parks and protected areas can significantly increase visitor education and awareness in regard to tick bite and tick-borne illness prevention. By establishing how the public perceives the threat of ticks and tick-borne illnesses, and developing an understanding of how an increased prevalence of ticks and tick-borne illnesses may affect park visitation, Ontario parks can enhance their preventative outreach and active management strategies. With these strategies in place, visitors can better practice precautionary measures to protect themselves from ticks while enjoying the benefits of Ontario's most cherished natural environments.